Hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is Kale, and I am with Queen City Comedy. I'm in my house, yet I'm on the stage. It's amazing. Global improv comedy. Queen City Comedy is the home of global online improv comedy. That's just a fact. And you are here to see one of the best global improv super teams in the world, and that is Close Distance. You can see Close Distance the last Sunday of every month. Come back and check them out. They are doing a form now that includes some time jumps, and it needs some help from you. If you would, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, in the chat, give us an event for which people might gather. It's a holiday weekend here in the States, and so maybe it's something related to that. Maybe it's something completely different. Whatever. Put an event for which people might gather. Just drop that in. Super. Oh, I get a question. What's the holiday? In the U.S., it's Memorial Day, which is where we honor our fallen veterans. And so tomorrow especially, there'll be a lot of those type events. But it also is the unofficial kickoff to the summer. So it's Memorial Day and Labor Day in the U.S. is kind of the bookends of summer. So yeah, very excited that you joined us, and we are ready to have some fun. So let's have our team. Come on out. Everybody, Close Distance, come on out and say hello. Woo, there they are. Yeah, there they are. All right. It's not summer everywhere, but I think I have a question for each of our team members as you introduce yourself. What's your go-to for good summer vibes? What's your go-to for good summer vibes? And I'm going to start with Louise. Please tell us who you are, where you're zooming in from, and your go-to for good summer vibes.
My name is Louise. Hello, as Kale says, I'm from Manchester in the UK. We don't have Memorial Day, but we do have a May bank holiday, which means we get a day off. For what reason? I don't know. Going around a maypole, I'm assuming, back in the day. Um, my go-to for summer vibes. Now, immediately I thought go to the beach, and the beach in the UK is always the same. Awful, raining, freezing cold, but it makes you feel like you're having a holiday whenever you go, come rain or shine. If you can't do that, then a friend of mine who used to have problems with his heating, when he couldn't get the heating on, he used to play the Beach Boys. If you can't go to the beach, you play the Beach Boys. It makes you feel warm when people are singing Surf USA, if you know what I'm saying. So there you go.
It does. Get around, get around.
Good recommendation.
Hey,
Thank you.
so quick question. In Manchester, if I wanted two ice creams, how much would they be? And let's say those two ice creams had just like a little bit of gum in them. How much would those two ice creams be?
Okay, I don't know what kind of ice creams that you're having. It really depends where you are, but it would be about, if you want two ice creams, I don't know about the gum element. If you wanted a flake, a chocolate flake, a normal thing to find inside an ice cream, it would be around £3 for two ice creams, which I don't know, what is that, $4 or something? I don't have no
I
idea.
would expect you to do the translation. All right, thank you, thank you. All right, and we're going to switch over and go to Laurentina.
Hello. So, speaking on behalf of two countries, right now in Canada, I believe, I assume, I'm not there, so I don't know, that this is Victoria Day weekend, named after Queen Victoria, which I'm very surprised that the UK doesn't honor that. Like, they're like,
Yeah,
Queen
we
Victoria,
don't care about her.
I don't remember her. But in Canada, we're like, yeah, she was, um, anyway, but it's commonly called May 24. And that is the kickoff summer there. But here in Israel today, it is Lag BaOmer, which is the 33rd day of counting Omer. It's a day of bonfires and archery. Don't ask me why. What bonfires or archery to do with um,
A lot of
a lot.
injuries in the ER.
Well, and it's the honoring of the yard site, the death anniversary of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, who spent 13 years in a cave. And when he first came out, he was like killing people with his eyes. He was so furious. Um, not about being in the cave. He was furious that he became so mystical and they weren't. They didn't have the amazing cave experience he did. Anyway, that's a lot of information. Um, I'm in Jerusalem right now. My answer to the question about fun summer things is probably go camping. Back in Ontario, like beautiful, beautiful lakes and forests and all the wonderful things. Here in Israel, you just want to find somewhere that's like a little bit cool, up high in a mountain or something that's not so hot. And yeah, still camping, still love it, even in both countries.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we are going to jump across the sea and talk to Simone.
Hi. Yeah, so I'm Simone. I'm usually in Malta, not today. I'm in Brussels. It's been raining and storming, but now the sun seems to be coming out, which is cool. Summer vibes in Malta. Malta is the summer island
Yeah.
par excellence. For me, it would be going to the beach. By beach, I mean rocky beach. I don't really do sand. But there's a lot of Maltese families who just pack, I would call it a picnic, but it's more like the whole house, to go and spend the day at the beach and bake under the sun and just swim and eat and swim and eat. You get a pattern, right?
Yeah.
Until it grows dark, and then it's a barbecue by the sea, and pretty sure it's illegal nowadays. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, we are going to jump again across another sea and go to Carla.
Hello, hello, hello. I am Carla, calling from Charlotte, North Carolina, in the United States. What is my summer vibe? It is to turn my aircon as low as humanly possible and then pay the bill that is high as humanly possible each month because I don't do hot well. That's my summer vibes.
All right, thank you, thank you. And we are going over to Offer.
Hi, I'm Ofer from Tel Aviv. So everything that you described, we can do in the winter, in the spring, in the autumn. In the
Oh,
summer,
come on.
in the summer we go abroad, and we spend the time in the duty free, and that's it.
Just duty free. You don't even go anywhere. You're just the airport.
Just go.
Something like that.
It's aircon in the airport. It's aircon in the
Yeah,
airport.
it's true.
All right, that is fantastic. Those all sound like great things to do, but we're not doing any of those. We're doing improv.
That's just the best thing is to sit on your
And
computer.
I'm doing mine right now, just so y'all know. This air is so low right now.
Oh, so low. All right, I am looking to see what suggestions we got. Let's see. All right, here's some good ones here. I'm gonna check another place. Check YouTube as well.
Oh,
Uh,
check under the sofa.
check under the sofa.
Bonfire.
We got some good ones from Michael.
Music.
HOA meeting, homeowners association. I'm not sure if that translates, but I love Brooks, and we've never got anything like this. So I'm going to take Brooke Hollowell's suggestion. The event that this all takes place around is the birth of a litter of puppies.
Oh,
Oh, that's so delightful.
and all my dogs went away.
Oh no, God, I got so sad.
Okay, on that note, let's go.
All right. Birth of a litter of puppies. And oop.
I'm so excited. I cannot believe that. The puppies are coming today. I'm so excited, Samantha. I'm so excited.
Oh my God, Jessie, I don't know. This is the first time I see puppies being born. How many will there be? How does it happen? How are they spotted? Are they going to be black? Are they going to be brown? What is going to happen?
I mean, there was an ultrasound and it looks like there's 4, but I don't know what colors they're gonna be. I mean, that sort of those patterns vary, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Charles, did you hear about the puppies? Have you heard about the puppies? Have you? Oh,
I heard the puppies. I couldn't sleep, so I had to come across. And it seems that there are quite a few puppies, and that's why I'm going to give you a raise for your rent.
they're puppies. How can you punish me? Because there are puppies being born. You are heartless, Charles. Heartless.
I'm Dr. Vanderbilt, and if you don't get out of my way, these puppies will be in serious problems.
I'm sorry, we called you because there was a problem, but if I'm the one that is going to pay, we have a problem because I don't have any money.
I'm the world's most expensive veterinary surgeon in the entire Northwest, I tell you. You'll hear from me.
I think if we listen closely, we'll hear the puppies. Are you an allopathic Western medicine veterinarian? Because I was summoned to deliver these puppies using only natural means.
I dabble in the dark arts, and also I think it'd probably be better if we actually went through the wall rather than listening to it.
Okay. We can deliver these puppies together.
Thanks for coming. I just wanted to cover all the bases to make sure that the puppies were happy and healthy when they arrived.
Yes, Jesse, and it's a good thing I'm here because not only can I already sense what color each puppy is going to be, but one of them is actually the soul of the late great Charlie Chaplin.
Oh my gosh, Magda, I am a huge silent movie fan. Wow, Magda, thank you so much. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna sit here and watch everything happen.
Watch quietly. Okay, so Spot, I'm gonna need you just to rest, to relax, Spot, because what is about to happen to you is very special.
Hi, are you talking to the mother?
Yes, I am.
This is a place for science, not, weirdness.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to maybe tone down a little bit because puppies can sense tone, and this isn't making Spot happy.
Ah, yes.
And you say that you remember me from school?
I remember when you were a teacher and you used to yell at us.
I remember that I felt so embarrassed looking at you that I couldn't remember anything of the material, and it just came out in screaming. Probably.
Say that again to my face, I dare you.
I prefer cats. They're smarter, and they never cause me any problem with the rent.
That's what I thought you said, and now I need to vomit.
thank you for joining me and Spot in those cleansing breaths. I'm going to ask you to just put away your medical implements because we're only using the energetic forces to bring out these puppies.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but I feel very insecure and naked without my medical instruments, almost as if I was wearing no clothing.
Yes, that's true of most people in the Western medicine, but in that case, you'll be able to relate to Spot more because, that's how she's feeling right now.
I think it's almost time. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I hope Spot's gonna be okay and the babies.
Yes. Jesse, just take some deep breaths with me.
Okay, I thought you were working on the dogs, not me, but okay.
I think that it would benefit you also.
We cut to earlier that day, the morning before the puppy event.
Note this down. I woke up this morning and I felt a chill down my spine. My medical senses were tingling. I had a dream the night before that a strange shape walked into my room, and when I looked closely, it was my 5th grade English teacher, freaking me out by telling me my results of my English assignment, which wasn't good.
Doctor, the moment I heard your voice, I ran down to see you because I think that you could help me.
1 second. Veronica, thank you. Type that up. Yeah, sorry, I was just writing my diary. I mean, medical notes.
Well, I lost my sense of smell whenever I see elephants. They could be on television, on postcards, or in the street when I was in India. What do you say about that?
Well, I am the world's most foremost medical doctor, and I've never really dabbled in animals before, but perhaps I could. Let me show you some ink blots, and let's see what you think about them. Here we go. What does this make you think of?
My nephew just running in a field and falling, and then we have to look for him for hours.
Interesting. This one.
My nephew falling in the stairs, and we find
fine.
him.
Enough of the nephew. Think closely now. Does this remind you of an elephant?
I smell a cake. Someone is cooking here without getting a permission. I'm going to sue him right now.
You are the most complicated case I've ever seen in my life. I will need to do a lot of research.
Thanks for meeting with me. It's kind of awkward, so I hope we can keep it confidential.
Secrets are safe with me and the angels.
There's angels here.
They're always with us. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so here's the deal. I've been using Dr. Vanderbilt, whose vet practice is like below my flat, for years and years and years, but I've lost confidence and my babies may be at risk. So I was hoping I could hire you to be there while Dr. Vanderbilt is there to ensure happy, healthy birth of the litter.
I think it was wise of you to come to me. As you know, it's Western medicine doesn't always work out well. Whereas with me, whatever babies are being birthed, I know how to just draw out their essence in the right way.
I don't know what any of that means. I just need a second medical person in the building. And you were super cheap and you didn't have any bad reviews.
Thank you. Yeah, I try and
Did you just thank me for saying you're super cheap?
well, that and that I'm in the same building as you for acknowledging I live here, and also the no bad reviews. I actually work hard to make sure that none of the bad reviews get posted online. So I appreciate that.
Oh, wait, what? All right, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're terrible or good or close by. It just matters that you'll be there.
I will. I will. And just to clarify, when you say babies and litter, I wasn't entirely sure what you were referring to.
Dogs. My sweet Chug. You should have Chihuahua, half pug. Somehow got pregnant, and I don't know who the daddy is, so I don't know what these puppies are gonna look like.
Right. Well, your secret's safe with me, and I don't judge. So, um, I'd be happy to meet your Chug. What is your Chug's name?
Her name is Betty.
Betty.
Yeah.
Oh,
But some people call her Spot. But just I, she's always Betty to me. But you know, when we adopted her, her name was Spot. But I don't know, it just didn't feel right. So
you know what? When I meet this Chug, I'll get a sense of what her name is like, or in her essence.
her name is Betty. But I mean, if you want to call her Spot, that's fine. That feels more organic and shit. That's fine. So I'm gonna go check on her.
I'll see you there.
Veronica, take a notation. Since moving from humans to animals, my practice. Ah, Jessie, thank you for coming into the surgery.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine. Veronica, if you can type that up, please. Thank you. No, I was just taking a few notes for my memoirs. I mean, medical practice.
Oh, speaking of medical practice, Dr. Vanderbilt,
Yes.
you've done such
Let me just check you out as you speak.
I'm not. It's okay. Oh, that's cold.
Oh, sorry.
No. I just while you're doing that, I just wanted to talk to you and let you know.
Your pulse is really, really high. You seem stressed, my darling.
I am a little stressed because the puppies could be here soon, and I have a family friend.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be 1 second. Veronica, can you get the door, please? Sorry. Carry on.
I have a family friend that's gonna be there during the births of the puppies with you. She's also just happens to be like a holistic vet, but I didn't want you to think it was in a reflection on your performance for my last animal that didn't survive childbirth, but
Jessica, I have been your medical doctor since you were, well, way before you were born. I was your mother's doctor and your mother's mother's doctor and your mother's mother's doctor. And
Yeah.
now you. And now I do all your pets. Every single pet you ever owned. I have been here for them, as I am both medical and veterinarian.
So just so you know, there will be a second medical person in the room.
Let me take your pulse again, Jessica, and when I ask you this, please answer truthfully. Do you doubt me?
I just worry about the safety of my baby. That's
Shot.
You know what? Talk to Veronica. I'll be back.
I'm gonna check my own heart. It's beating like crazy.
So I'm explaining for you, okay? Again, this is a fair price for the area. If you want a big flat, I have one. If you want a small one, you can take the big flat and just put lots of stuff and it will be small. The price is the same. Are we on the same page?
So I can't pay less for a small flat?
Okay, I'll start from the beginning. Wait, are you looking for a flat? Because nobody in the area, is like you. I don't know, holistic and full of energetic vibes.
It's okay. Once I move into a place, I cleanse the building, going up and down the stairs and just shifting energies around.
Can you control your hand? I'm very ticklish. Just watching your hand, I mean, that's too much for me.
It sounds like you're very sensitive to energies.
Freeze, freeze. We cut to 2 weeks after the puppy birth. Same characters, 2 weeks after the puppy birth.
So it took you 2 weeks to come back. I don't blame you. I understand why.
I really had to think about it. But now that it's come to pass that some of these puppies have come under my care and need their own apartment, I remembered our conversation and that you have all the different sized apartments that are actually one size. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a demon possession. So
Okay, I can't wait. I want the puppy back. I told everyone that I don't like dogs and I'm a cat person. And even after reading the story, I was still a cat person, but I want the puppy back. I mean, I felt that it understands me, like better than any person, any human being.
I see you formed a really deep bond with Tiger. And I assume you're referring specifically to Tiger.
That's true. Nobody said it to me, but it is true.
And I noticed that you're noticing the energetic wavelength that Tiger operates on and how it's actually resonant with your own energetic blueprint. So I understand that you want to be reunited with that particular puppy. And I assume you're not referring to Cupcake because Cupcake resonates.
I'm assuming that there's no conclusion at the end of this speech. Am I right?
This isn't a speech, this is a conversation, and it's about the necessity of you and reuniting with your right blueprint puppy.
It is a very common conversation. I'll give you that.
I'm going to meditate in front of my altar about this question and then get back to you with an answer soon when I smell more like incense.
And with the puppy! And with the puppy!
I hear you.
The puppies are taking over. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I don't know what I'm going to do. They just won't give me any space. It's terrible. Oh, I forgot one. Hold on. Sorry, ever since Tiger disappeared, I just haven't been the same. I feel like there was a puppy napping, and it was either Dr. Vanderbilt or Magda. I feel like that's what it was, Samantha. I feel like I don't trust either of them.
I can't go on without the puppies. We have to find all four. They have to be together. They have to live together.
I mean, I don't know that I can take care of all those puppies. It's a lot of medical bills, and I feel like maybe Dr. Vanderbilt's just overcharging me for things. But I mean, if you
would you give away your child? Because these puppies are like our children.
Okay, I mean, if you feel that strongly, I feel kind of guilty now. I mean, I guess we'll have. I guess we'll just have to keep them all, and maybe I'll get another job to afford to take care of them.
And I can maybe find a job. I mean, I've never worked, but I could try.
Oh, excuse me, the dog just stole some chocolate. I'll be right back.
Oh, no chocolate. No chocolate for the dog.
Take this down, Veronica. I failed in my duties as a medical professional. I can't get over Ronaldo, the puppy. He had a slight personality defect and wasn't as yappy as the others. I blame myself. I don't think this bit should be in the memoir of Veronica. You can go. Leave me alone. Ronaldo! I need to... Oh, it's you. Oh, I'm completely naked. Wait a second. Oh, let me get my clothes on. Okay, fine. You can come in.
Thank you for seeing me, Dr. Vanderbilt.
I can't look you in the eye, not since Ronaldo.
I know that between us, there have been some things happening on that fateful day that we haven't yet addressed. Perhaps we should just come to the table and discuss it now.
We don't necessarily need a table, but I take your point. Yes.
Well, the puppies were born successfully. That is the good news.
Yes, that's the bare minimum that they could expect from us as medical professionals.
And thankfully we have delivered on the bare minimum.
Freeze. We cut to 6 months from now with the two veterinarians.
I'm so grateful we decided to go into business together.
As am I. You only are a breath of fresh air, Magda. Veronica was good, but you are really something.
I dictate not only the words coming out of your mouth, but I can sense the thoughts and feelings that you're not yet communicating.
Yes. Veronica just noted down what I literally said and not what I meant.
But of course, those other frequencies are so important.
So important, you're right. I used to dabble a little bit in this area as a woman of science. I never fully committed until now, and I'm willing to go steady with holistic therapies.
It's the best choice you'll have ever made. Together we can learn to coax newborns out into the world in existence just by using the thought resonances and musical notes that are most effective in doing such things.
Yeah. You taught me that, Magda.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Please don't.
But
Just walk in here, Jessica. You
nobody
don't
was at the
you don't
picture
have an
of what happened
appointment.
to Veronica. She's not there anymore, but my other puppy is expecting, and just wondering if I could hire you two again to help with delivering.
Wow, your 6-month-old is now...
Oh, no. I have like 12 dogs. This is a different one.
Let me feel your pulse, Jessica.
Mine or the dogs? Which one?
Either will do. I'll take a paw in one hand and your arm in the other.
He doesn't seem to like you very much.
Okay, fine. I won't hold his. Just yours. Just as I thought.
Okay, the truth is I found this dog on the street and it's not mine, and I don't even think it's pregnant because it's a boy, but I miss talking to you both.
Wow.
You could have just rung the phone and we would have talked to you at any time.
You could just email.
Or email, yes.
In fact, I even picked up on that desire to talk with us. I knew.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. What a godsend you are, Magda.
So I like your idea of throwing a party without a reason, because we can't have a puppy's birth every month, I guess.
I mean, technically, with the 12 dogs, we could, but I love that you love my idea. Let's celebrate the birth of the puppies. Let's bring everybody who was involved in this joyous occasion together, and we can have cake.
Listen, I mean, we can celebrate the first month birthday and the second month birthday, and we are done with it. Magda, I mean, why won't you take it on you?
I smelled the cake. Energetically, I noticed that there was a frequency of chocolate wafting through the air, and just it summoned me.
Freeze. We cut to that weekend at the anniversary party.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for this-
everybody.
Yes. Yes, thank you for this cake.
Charles, I just wanted to speak to you a moment. I don't think the problem was ever elephants. I think you had a problem with your nephew. The dog knows.
Spot, or Betty as I like to call her, said, "You're full of it, Charles."
Charles, just ring your nephew, and the dreams of elephants will disappear. You can pay me later.
Why do I have the feeling that I'm putting on a spot? I mean, it was supposed to be a nice party, and now, I mean, you're all looking at me as if I did something wrong. I just asked for the rent. Come on.
I actually took the liberty of already inviting your nephew because I had a premonition that this would come up.
He's waiting for you in the next room.
So there's no elephant there. Can you promise me that?
Nope, there was no literal elephant. It was literally an elephant as a metaphor.
I'm healed overnight.
Great. Thank you for the party, and also thank you for giving us more time on your rent. On our rent, sorry.
Yeah, my medical bills are really high right now.
Yeah, they're really high, yeah.
Yeah.
3 months for everyone. 3 months for everyone.
Yeah, of course. Free rent. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We hope that you have some great summer vibes. Show some love in the chat on YouTube or Facebook for this group. And give it up for Close Distance, everybody. Come back final Sunday of every month to see more from this group. And thank you all so much. We love you. Goodbye.